Hey y'all! Today we are doing the Tower of Mild Agitation. This is a difficulty tower located in Zone 3. It is known for its ruthlessly inconvenient mechanics, such as truss push boxes, and many other just annoying things, such as trusses on ropes. This tower has a basement as the final part, and it's incredibly annoying, as there's a fake wind pad at the top. The tower's also ruthlessly long, at around 45 minutes. However, I will attempt to cut the video in such a way to where that will not be an issue. Normally you take that alternate route, just take this. Make sure to take this sideways, by the way, or you'll be ruthlessly blurry. I'm saying ruthlessly a lot, I've realized. When I fall during this video, I'll try to cut when I was back to where I fell. This is a really dumb section. You're supposed to look up at the roof, but nobody's gonna know that. Like, nobody just thinks, oh, invisible section, I should look up at the roof immediately. These jumps are super RNG because you could be flung by them. The spinner is relatively annoying, just take it that way. When that one goes that way, so jump in these little holes to prevent yourself from being flung by these pushers. And don't be crushed like I was. Sorry if I'm a little sniffly. I've been a tiny bit sick recently, I think. These jumps are a tad bit difficult. Here you're not really able to effectively dodge the kill brick spinners, so just try to dodge when you can. Go on the lit up ones here, and then here. Okay, I did that too fast. When the things are transparent, that's when you let the thing through. Presses that button, jump off. Don't hold jump, just tap it, so you don't jump off of the ladder immediately. Notice how that transparent part was collidable earlier? It's not anymore. Well, I mean, like, the transparency of parts correlating with whether they're collidable or not is highly inconsistent in this tower. Here's a bit annoying, just like go forward and jump immediately. Dark parts are not collidable, by the way. Here, make sure to take this stuff sideways so you do not climb on it, or you'll be screwed over. Here is the inconvenient push box I was talking about. Push it sideways or you'll climb on it and you'll end up falling down because you lack the competence. To do it correctly. Basically just follow what I'm doing. Here you want to go this way because the other way is just a tad bit more difficult. Here, jump on these parts. They'll basically like weird mechanic. Here are the inconvenient trusses. Can't really climb on them, so you just gotta do them sideways. Here's a bit annoying, just like inconvenient platforms. This tower really has a knack for making things inconvenient. Tower was made by Vendetta 06, by the way. I think. Yeah. So, it's like, choose your weapon. It's like a poorly made choose your fighter. Just take the regular old square. It's by far the easiest to do this with. Yeah, this random person. Numbers 24816. I give him shoutouts. I have like 4 subscribers. Wait a minute, I'm not recording. in-game audio right now. Okay, now I should be. Sorry about that inconvenience beforehand. Because I have a stupid face. I'm gonna slip up. That wasn't that big of a fall, so I don't really need to cut there. So here, just try to remain on the top of it, and jump off there. That's a pretty far jump there, by the way. So just be careful. You shouldn't do that jump diagonally like I did, because if you miss it by like 0.5 steps, you'll be screwed up. Now you jump in here, take the orb. Can't do it with any other one, because the other ones don't have multi-directional movement. Except for the inconvenient push box, which you will die to the kill bricks. Just keep taking it this way. Jump up on there. Universal platforms here are falling platforms. Oh! I made a bit of a slip up. Ah! Alright, we are back where we left off. We made it by moving platforms and it's very chaotic. Until you get to this tightrope. Gotta time it right when one crosses. Jump to this tightrope, which can be a little annoying. And don't frick up like I just... Ah! Alright, we are back. Incompetent B has stopped being incompetent. Inlet platforms or peak blocks just go as soon as they are non-transparent. Wait for me to turn non-transparent here. I'm glad that they alternate like that, because otherwise it would be really annoying. This head hitter is really annoying. It's supposed to be like 3 runs, which isn't really that much. Wait, this tower's pretty long. So actually just like a stop. Here there are like safety zones. These instantly disappear, which has been annoying. So here, you want to wait till it turns transparent and then go. Same with this. This is a bit of an annoying part. Just immediately go. The other parts that don't have black beneath them there, the inevitable 14-year-olds will call that racist or something. Alright. Now we're pretty late on in the tower. You have 4 seconds to beat this floor. Don't worry, it takes like 100 seconds at the very maximum to beat the floor. It's just the floor has a ton of RNG stuff. You gotta squeeze through these using shift locks. If you're doing a no shift lock run, game over. And then again, first person always exists. But most no shift lock challenges don't allow first person either. That turn and that. You could just use a small skip, which just involves skipping a single jump. Can you really call it a skip? Whatever. Wait for these spinny platforms. You can dodge the kill bricks if you want, you don't have to. They don't bring you down to a fatal level. And this is almost the end of the timed floor anyway. You don't have to dodge them, they're not collidable. Well, we're not actually almost at the end yet. We're actually not crazy far in the floor. These parts orbit around the middle. Alright, this part. Go forward a bit, and then jump on the middle. As it's very high up. What's the property that makes them, like, slippery? I don't know. You can rest now. We are no longer at risk of button ruining our run. This is the no jump pad. Do not confuse it for a speed remover. Vendetta 06 did not understand that speed removers are the one that red. Oh, whatever. Those all fell. Here you gotta move a bit. That is a case of me being stupid. Ah! Alright, we are back to this part. You gotta like stand barely touching the edge of that thing and then like let it bring you backwards. You can't jump here, remember that. This one, you could be less off the edge. Gotta wiggle up the back of that though. Be very careful here because that can send you easily careening off the edge. Here, this is basically just RNG. Just hope you aren't fricked over by RNG there. This time it's a very short no jump section. Okay, now just jump like every second or so. If you're in a Kilbrick lag server, I highly recommend you go to a normal server because that section can take up to like 20 minutes if you have Kilbrick lag in your server, because Kilbrick lag also affects speed givers, which is why speedrunners use Kilbrick lag servers. Wait here until that abominable elevator thing comes, and just, you don't really have to avoid the Kilbrick. It isn't collidable, and even if it was, it wouldn't really mess you up because the elevator would just bring you up. Yeah. Just don't be careful on it. We are on floor 9 now. So technically floor 8. There's, as far as I know, there's supposed to be a tiny little spinner here. But this jump, it's very difficult. You need to time your jump just perfect. It's like a 12.3 stud jump or something. In a difficult tower. Don't jump straight there. There's a part there. It will screw you over. This part, push it over barely, and then just like rush and try to not have it freak everything up. There's also a part there that does a similar thing. Gotta be careful of that one too. Let's see the button press. Just go here. You can do that either way. I think the way I did it was the harder way. Now there's this thing. It looks pretty nice. I think that transparent neon parts is just a really great aesthetic to your tower, so you should include them at some point. I don't know how, but I somehow failed these a lot. Here, you gotta push it with your X pusher multiple times in a row. And then just wait for it to come back near you, and then jump on it and jump on here. Here, you gotta do it a lot harder and a lot more. Oh wow, I got it second try that time. That jump's kind of long, watch out for it. Do that, and then that jump's also kind of long. There's just these. Yeah, go here, and then just do that. You're not at floor 10. Keep jumping on those. You're a bit annoying. Jump down on that. Right here. You gotta jump to the side there, otherwise you'll kind of be fricked over. Don't worry, these won't actually send you flying if you do them wrong. They're just very annoying. This one, like this part is really annoying. You just gotta hope that your push box remains centered. Otherwise, you are screwed. Like seriously, this push box will legitimately screw you over a lot. Best way to do it, push it to that side a little bit. Like push it that way. There we go. Oh, come on. Like this X pusher is legitimately one of the most RNG sections of the tower. Oh my god, I was so close! These perks are generally really RNG. Come on. Yes, I did it. It sometimes gets stuck in there. You could try going back inside of it to push it back. That time, it just randomly pushed itself back. Now you gotta do one of these sections again, which is actually pretty fun to do this time, instead of tedious. Here's the one on the left. I mean the right, not the left. Oh my god. Let's go there. Do that jump. It's a pretty far jump. I would tell you don't be worried, but then I'd be lying. That part's a little annoying. You just gotta time it right. Jump on the platform instead of white on them. A tiny no jump section. There's no official indication you can jump again. Just here, wait a bit. This is yet another case of me being stupid. But because it's not that big of a fall, I'm not going to stop the recording. I'm not going to cut to it. More watch time, yeah. And I say that to like the 2 people who are going to end up watching this. Or maybe no one will watch this. Maybe all this effort will go to waste. I don't know. Is this even a walkthrough, or is it just me commentating on how trash this tower is? So honestly, tower, not fun. It's not good. It's not fun. It's generally really annoying. I almost thought I needed to do that section again. Thankfully, I did not. These are bonkers inconsistent. I really dislike that section. Why now? Wait, what part of this bonkers inconsistent again? Whatever. Now we're almost back. Just gotta do a little no jump section. Alright, this time, immediately jump toward it. Yes, it is slippery this time. Instead of not carrying you, it, like, if you try to make it carry you, it tricks you over by keeping you in place. It's really weird. This time, you gotta push a block. Just like a push box, but a million times more scary. Oh wow, we won! What's that? Basement section time! This can completely ruin your run, as there's a part near the end of it that sometimes spawns with 3 little buttons instead of 4, which has the capability to 100% ruin your run. Just squeeze past the little pushers. Here's a little conveyor. Jump a bunch and try to wriggle through it. Genuinely a really annoying, unfair part because it's like, oh, you're gonna win. JK! You get to be in this. Here, press the button and then just try to dodge things. Like, it homes in toward you, I think. Yeah, it literally homes in toward you. Then make your way toward this part and go here. I can't fit through this part. I'm too fat. Here, try to follow the maze on the top or you'll be massacred by kill bricks. Here's another kill brick base part. Oh, I really don't want to die here. Right here, you gotta put this in at the correct time. So there hits that button. There hits that button. Good. And then we wait for it to cross that other point. And then send it in. And bam! Now we get to continue this way. So here what you need to have activated is cyan, blue, pink, and red. Then you activate it and it should theoretically work. Yep. So activate cyan, blue, pink, red. Here is the part where it'll occasionally mess up. So first you just normally build this little tower. Man, I really hope it doesn't break. Here, yes, they're all 4. So 4 buttons are here. You gotta push this in at the right time to where it activates as many buttons as possible. Since the buttons are lower mass, they'll just all collide into it naturally. Then you go here, bam, you beat it. GG. Epic.